What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the Poor Investor. So today I was looking at buying another GPU, specifically the 4070 Super and the Founder Edition, but it has since been sold out. I had it sitting in my cart for like the entire last week. I was gonna make a move. I was so close with entering my credit card information, and then I just copped out, got scared, and I was like, what the hell am I gonna do with the 4070 Super? So I said to myself, all right, I'll justify it. I'll use it for games. Games which I would never play or haven't played in weeks or months, but I still have my Steam account. And occasionally I will launch a couple games that I'm still playing once in a blue. It will be like GTA 5 or RoboCop, which is the new one. It's pretty cool if you haven't seen that one. Uh, it does lag and it does crash from time to time with my 1660 Super. So I was like, okay, maybe I can utilize a 4070 Super, justify the purchase on that for $599, even though you guys are going to come back and say, well, just wait a couple more months because the 50 series are coming out. Yes, I know. But my point here today is if you do have a 4070 Super, or if you were looking to purchase a 4070 Super because you know the 50s are coming out and the prices for it is going to drop maybe another 50 bucks, is it still worth it to get it? So let me just check this out with you guys right now. So I was actually on what to mine, and I was like, okay, even if I'm not playing games and I have the damn card and I'm not using the machine at the time, can I mine something? I wanted to see what's available today. And I'm looking at it. So I put in one 4070 Super, as you can see here. Let me just maximize this. So I put in one 4070 Super over here, and it's not really like anything special, right? You just have one card and you're going to put in the approximate amount of the kilowatts and then you're going to hit the calculate. And then we're going to see what coins are actually, generating a positive income. And so far, there's only one coin that's doing that. And I would be getting 1 cent. I believe this is 1 cent each day. Yeah, 1 cent each day. Everything else that you can see here is a negative. Like, do you really want to lose the money? But here is the flip side to all this. Some people will come back and say, well, this is just today's value. If you mine it and hold it on for another 5 to 10 years, if I can even remember that I still have these coins or the 24 wallet seed key at that given point in time in 10 years from now, I could barely remember what I ate yesterday night. So, and then of course we all have heard horror stories about people forgetting their Bitcoin, wallet, passwords, whatever, because it wasn't relevant at the time. So you just have to be so much more responsible with crypto now because it's so unpredictable. So anyway, yeah, you can buy the card, have it for now, use it to play games, and on your off time, you would mine one of these if you really wanted to. So in my favor, like in my opinion right now, like the only one that's even worth it is the one that's making me 1 cent. But that's not to say that even though if you're willing to invest or lose, I shouldn't say invest, if you're willing to lose money each day till the time you think the price of this coin will go up, then you can do that as well, I guess. So a lot of it is nice hash. I'm not too crazy about that because that's just throwing you into a pool and then you're getting paid back in Bitcoin. I never found nice hash. I've done it before. I'm not too crazy about it. I like to accumulate. If I was to accumulate, I like to accumulate the individual coin itself. So this one is like right here, Kapow, which is on the Raven coin, which is on the Kapow algorithm. And yeah, it's really, I mean, there's a whole bunch of other coins, but these are all speculation moves, right? Now, I bring this up because some people really do buy, even currently, do still buy a lot of GPUs for mining because they just find it maybe like a hobby, just doing it for fun, learning about it because it was such a big thing during the Ethereum and Bitcoin days when you can mine it through, you know, with GPUs. So I'm a part of this Reddit group, and this particular Reddit group is called GPU mining. And that group still talks, there's still individuals in there trying to figure out if, how's the best course of mining crypto. And of course, YouTube still has a lot of people who are still in this sector, but obviously it's not as popular as it was 2 3 years ago. And of course, you see me, I'm still talking about it because I see people still talking about it. So I'm basically talking about it because I see people talking about it. And I'm like, hey, I want to justify myself buying a GPU too, but what else can I do with it? So yes, it is interesting, but let me just go back really quick. Let's just say hypothetically, you are a true hardcore crypto miner in 2024 going into 2025, and you said you have, like myself, a 8 rack GPU thing back there somewhere and you want to utilize it. You still have a motherboard on it and you have the whole works. You're just missing the GPUs now. Now, I just want to let you know, I did have 8 6600 XTs GPU mining, just doing stuff. I had it going all over the place. And then eventually, as the market came down, I started liquidating those cards. Lucky, because as you know, anything else, any product that you own now, it just depreciates. And the value of what I was paying for each 6600 XT was maybe north of 400 plus to $500. And then having it to sell back at half that price after using it was like, okay, I guess I've done whatever it is that I need to do with it. It's almost like selling a used car. You can't really get back true value for what you paid. You're probably going to lose half the value of that car, unless it's a classic or it's a collector's item, which is pretty rare. Okay. So going back to this chart. So let's just say hypothetically, you are a true hardcore wanting to be a crypto miner and you say, I'm going to buy 8 of these 4070 Super. Doesn't matter what brand. I don't care if it's the Founders Edition. It could be whatever, MSI, Asus, whatever. All right. And then your cost of a 17 cents per kilowatt. I'm in New York City. Now, 17 is probably being generous. It's probably a little bit more. I know during the summer it's a lot more, probably up in the 24 cents range, which is crazy. Electricity is not cheap. And anyone that tells me that they say, "Oh, I got solar and I got free electricity," well, good for you. All right, not everyone is on that same boat. So anyway, I have 8 GPUs, 8 4070 Supers that I'm looking into right here. Right, the green one, and I put in my 17 cents per kilowatts. Profitability 24 hours. Volume filter. Nah, don't worry about that. Average of revenue. Average last 24 hours would calculate. All right, now what do we get? So, so because I have 8 now, calculating all the electricity costs, not including the cost of the damn cards. I'll show you that in a second. I'm earning 6 cents per day. All right, 6 cents per day. Everything else that's here, I'm losing a lot of money. A lot of money. I would say back in the day, the prices of like $3 to $2 is probably the price of like a meal at McDonald's, but that doesn't get you far anymore. Now you're losing money. You can't even eat anymore. Now that you're in the negative, you can't even eat. I don't know what 6 cents can buy you each day, but it won't be much. Let's just put it that way. So going into the cards are not cheap. All right, even a 4070 non-super is $549. The supers are definitely a lot more expensive. So let's just click on the supers. These are the prices of the supers, but the most I was gonna say reasonable. The lowest of all the supers are $599, sitting at $599. All the other ones are just glorified 4070 supers. It's not like they even have more memory. You can see the GPU memory. They're all sitting at 12 gigs. So why the hell is it more expensive? It's a brand loyalty. A lot of people like buying MSI, Zotac, or Asus, or whatever it is, and they just have a brand loyalty to them and probably would be willing to pay for the quality of their cards opposed to a gigabyte card or whoever else. Who's the worst one, to be honest, right? They're all so damn expensive. How do you even tell? So, and of course, Best Buy has similar, pretty much the same. I mean, Best Buy are like the resellers of NVIDIA cards. So whatever is in stock at NVIDIA is what they have at Best Buy. I noticed that because every time there's a 4070 Super Founders Edition available on Best Buy, then you go back to NVIDIA, they have it. And usually NVIDIA will have it, and then if they sell out, Best Buy doesn't list it anymore for sale, because it'll just be like sold out or something like that. So yeah, that's pretty much it. So that was my dilemma about buying a new GPU. Yes, if you buy it, it should be for gaming, video editing, things like that. Does the 4070 Super specifically justify that? Probably not, unless you're really hardcore gaming. When I say hardcore gaming, you're probably gaming like 12 hours a day, and you want to utilize as much as you can. Me, on the other hand, I'm probably, if even if I do play, because of my old age and my vision, I'm like, oh, half an hour of RoboCop, I'm done. And especially GTA 5, I'm done. Half an hour, take a break. Like, it just doesn't justify it. My 3070 3070 Ti, on the other hand, can handle that game, and it seems to be sufficient enough for what I'm doing. But of course, even a 3070 Ti at the current time in, you know, farming, farming, mining is probably not even practical. So let me just get rid of the 4070s really quickly and just put a 3070 Ti. I have one of those. I have one of those, which I do use for like password hash cracking. And I've calculate, I make nothing. Am I missing something here? Am I missing something here? Oh, 70 Ti. Oh, no, no, not 70 Ti. 3070 Ti. Oh, there he goes. I'm like, well, why isn't it showing all zeros? 17 cents per kilowatts. What single 3070 Ti. And look at this. Like, why would I put myself, compromise myself, jeopardize myself to even want to mine anything in this rate? Not only am I losing the money from mining, I just, the electricity cost can fluctuate. So obviously it doesn't make sense. So there you go. But that's pretty much it. I was looking to, in short, I was looking to buying a 4070 Super just for the hell of it. All right. Thank you guys for being here. Please hit that like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you guys again really soon. Take care.